What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and of course I'm about to go thrifting, looking for stuff to flip on eBay. Got 10 packages going out that I sold. Actually sold 12 things. Unfortunately, 2 people didn't pay. They probably won't. Rest in peace, this Tyco hydroplane. I accidentally knocked it off and made a big hole in it. I doubt it's going to float. Probably should have sold it. I got this like last spring during garage sale season. Maybe I could sell the remote and the battery pack or something, still make some money. But anyway, we're gonna go out, hit some thrift stores, and try to make some money. I have made it to the first Goodwill. I'm going to 5 thrift stores today, and here's a box of a Wii and a bunch of accessories. $19.99. That's actually a fair price for Goodwill. Usually they price these at like $50 or $60. However, I did not pick it up. The controllers were not Motion Plus, and I have a lot of Wiis at home already, and I probably should list them. I probably should have listed them around Christmas because that's when they fetch the most money. However, I did not. I don't even really know what they sell for right now on eBay. If they would have been Motion Plus controllers, I probably would have picked it up. There's definitely some money there. But I'm in the toys now, and I am looking for anything to flip online that may be valuable. You can see here there's a lot of stuff to look at, so it's really hard to see everything when you're in these stores. I found a sealed game here for $3.99, held on to it, checked later to see if it's worth selling, and of course I'll go over everything at the end of this video that I picked up today and how much it's worth and what I'll think I'll make on it. And looking at the toys, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of great quality stuff that's popping out to me right now. Let me know if you see anything, and always let me know if you found anything great this week at the thrift stores. I love to hear what people find. I also don't know how much people like seeing this live footage, but I keep putting it in. I try to balance between the live footage and me going over what I found, because I don't want the videos to be super long, and I don't think YouTube does either. So I've been searching around in this Goodwill, and I found 3 items. The game was worth picking up. And I'm looking in this craft aisle here, and I see something pretty familiar sticking out there. It is a TI 83 Plus calculator, $6.99. I didn't know if it was TI 83 Plus. It might have just been a TI 83, but it is a Plus, so I'm pretty happy. It is clean. Just got some stickers on it that will come off pretty easy, so happy to pick that up. Always some money to be made on those if they work and are cheap enough. Here is a Darth Maul watch. I actually put this down, was going to look it up after I was done filming. However, I forgot about it. I don't think it was worth money. I always say look up everything if you don't know the value, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't anything special. Maybe it was worth $200-300. Who knows? If so, I missed out on it. But yeah, doing research is how you learn and how you are able to spot things in the wild in the future. Now I'm at another Goodwill, and I'm looking in the toys. And I see a bunch of Spawn figures that are sealed. You can see them sitting around here. Now this did not get me excited because I've come across this scenario multiple times in reselling over the last like 10 years. You see these Spawn figures in Goodwill, I don't know what it is, but they're never worth money. And I did look up a few of these. They wanted $6.99 for them, and sure enough, they were only selling for like $8 or something on eBay. So they just were not worth picking up. The packages were all crushed anyway. So yeah, unfortunately, no money to be made there. It's probably why they were donated. Somebody maybe owned a shop or a collection or something, just wanted to get rid of the trash. Here's a little sealed Fisher-Price toy. However, not really worth picking up on its own. So yeah, I head on home. So it is time for the haul, and I think it was pretty good. Kind of unique, actually. Got some cool things. So over here, I got these brand new Nike 4XL sweatpants, workout pants, joggers, whatever they might be. And you see the price was $45 retail. I paid what is the price for athletic? Like $4.67. Being that large, I'll probably do pretty well. That stuff tends to sell for a bit higher. And I'll probably make about $20 a piece on these. So I got 2 of them here, so about $40 profit. They just come out on a rack right when I was leaving. Actually, there was a lot of 4XL clothing that was brand new. So I assume a store donated it. It was like some of it was Champion and Foundry. I don't think it was, it's not going to sell as well as new Nike stuff. So I have two of these Stanley Thermos mugs, kind of odd. Last week I picked up one of these at a thrift store for $6.99, and I didn't want to pay that much really, but I figured I could make some money because I mentioned you can part out the cup here and the handle and the stopper and all that and make pretty good money that way as well. But yeah, I went to Goodwill, and here was another one that I saw for $6.99. So I bought one for $6.99. So I said, oh, I might as well buy another one for $6.99. And then right after that, I go to Salvation Army. There's another one. And this one didn't have a price, and they told me they would sell it to me for $1.99. So if I paid $6.99 for two of them, I have to pay $1.99 for another one, right? So I now have three of these things. I don't think I've ever picked them up in the past. Kind of odd they all just showed up. I have seen them at yard sales in the past, but they're usually just kind of trashed when I seen them, so I never paid much attention to them. Not something I'd want to pick up too many of, though. It just sort of happens I fell into those. But yeah, I'll probably price them at like $19.99 plus shipping or $24.99 plus shipping. Just make a little bit of money on those. They do tend to move pretty quick on eBay, it looks like, based on the solds. Check out this R2-D2. I almost missed this. For whatever reason, I went back through and looked through the toys again, and this was just sitting up front. $1.99 is from 1973. Now, I knew I was buying it regardless if it was valuable, because I think it's pretty cool. And, I'd use it for a shelf piece. I did not know it was remote control, and it should have had a remote with it. So I did not, look for a remote. Maybe it was there. I'll have to go back and check, see if there's a remote, because with a remote, it sells for about $70. Without the remote, you're looking more at like $25, $30. Still, for $1.99, it's awesome. I'll probably price it $29.99. If it doesn't sell, then, maybe I'll just keep it. So I picked up this Canon AE1 film camera inside of a thrift store. I paid $10 for that and the lens. Had to do some negotiating to get the lens. I also told the guy I didn't think it worked. And the reason I said that is because I couldn't get it to fire. But then I realized, it doesn't have a battery in it. Maybe it takes a battery to fire. I have sold this model before and tested. I just don't remember if you have to have a battery or not. I'm assuming you do. It does have a cosmetic flaw. You can see maybe you can see the case is just cracked there on the bottom. It still shuts fine. So these cameras are good. They sell for about 100 and I don't know if this works in the condition it's in. I might be able to sell it for like 150, but they can go as high as like 185 to 200. I got this lens. I thought it was a Canon lens because it has a Canon top on it, but it's actually I think a Vivitar or something cheap. Not worth a whole lot, but I'll just bundle that together. Hopefully it works. Even for parts, I'm selling it for $29.99, no problem. So paying $10 for all of it, I can't lose. Also in that thrift store, I picked up some Sony Hi8 61 20-minute tapes, 3 of them there. I paid $1.99 for those. Those have went up in value. I have a ton of these to sell. I've been saving them, and I forgot to send them in my last shipment before Christmas because I knew the price. I knew they would all sell out, and then the price would just go up to about $80 or $90. I forgot. So I did move a few 4-packs merchant fulfilled for about $79.99, but then other sellers started coming back in. After Christmas, the sales slowed down enough that people could catch up. So at this point, I don't know if I'm going to ship in the ones I was getting ready to ship in a lot of them because they're selling for like $60 right now for a 4-pack, which I still make great profit. But if I waited until next Christmas or until the price got better again, I could probably make like an extra $500, maybe $750. So, yeah, got some decisions to make on that. Anyway, these 3 right here, I'll probably make at least $35 on those profit. The reason they sell for so much is so many people still use them, and they're discontinued. Picked up this game here for $3.99, nothing special. It is brand new sealed, and on Amazon it would sell for about $45. It's from 1991. You see here, hopefully, they got these little brown spots. And anyone who does any reselling knows this. They've seen this stuff before in games. It gets under the plastic. I don't know what causes it. Kind of like little bugs go into the little vents they have in the plastic, and then they just die and rot or something. I don't know. But I see it so often with old vintage games. So I can't sell this new on Amazon, and selling it used on Amazon's kind of not worth it, even though I could say that it's sealed because it's not that high of a rank anyway. But I did see one sell on eBay for $34.99, so maybe I'll just price this at like 20 bucks, maybe in 15 bucks, whatever it takes to move it. People will buy the vintage board game a lot over the newer model. Picked up this Saturday night shower curtain, mostly cause, well, there's a price of $39.99 on it, and I figure, well, this has got a theme to it. I can use some keywords. I can price it at like 20 bucks. It'll ship easy. Something to put in the eBay store and make some money. So I went ahead and bought it. Why not? This kind of surprised me. This is a CD player, GPX, not the brand you really want to find sealed. You want that to be Sony. There's a piece of tape. Looked like it was probably a Christmas gift. That will just come right off. But yeah, $3.99. I scanned it on eBay. I was surprised. One sold for $34.99. One sold for $32.99 new. So I'll probably price this one at $34.99. It'll probably sell. Picked up a Wii Sports. Just sold one of these brand new. The little seal here was still sealed for $34.99. Used, I think I'll sell this probably for about 20 bucks. They tend to move fairly well. And I picked up a calculator. This is the second one of these in like a week I've found, and it had been a dry spell for these TI-83 calculators. This is a TI-83 Plus. Been quite a long time since I found a TI-84 Plus, I believe. But this is in great condition. The rubber feet and bumpers are still in great shape. It does have well, a phone number that I just showed everybody. And yeah, for $6.99, this stuff will come right off, and I'll be able to sell this one on Amazon. Probably, I like to hold these and sell them in either January or August, because that's when classes start where people need to buy these. And you can get more money on Amazon. So now I can probably sell this for $39.99 on Amazon. eBay, they only sell for about 25 bucks. But around that time of year, you might get 30 on eBay. So I don't know. We'll make some money though. Definitely at least $20 profit on that calculator. This thing right here, honestly, I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes or how I don't notice things. I picked this up. I looked up the model number on Amazon. I said, wow, that's selling for about 50 bucks. So it's $1.99. Of course, I bought it. I did not notice see the black spot. Sometimes the calculators get those. And it's just a bit of screen damage. It'll still work. It actually does work because it has batteries in it. It is a crossword puzzle solver, if you didn't see that. But it's also missing the flip top. So there's supposed to be a lid where you flip it open. So I will not be selling this on Amazon. However, I could still sell it on eBay. I'll probably get 15 bucks for it. It'll ship first class. So in the end, maybe I'll make like 9 bucks on it. So it'll sell. It's just that I don't know how I missed all that. In Salvation Army, I picked up these Doc Martens. They were $12.99, but they were half off. It's the only reason I bought them. They are very clean, like maybe even unworn clean, now that I look at them. These are, however, the more budget model of Doc Martens. So, not a whole lot of money. I'll probably price them about $29.99. Buyer pays shipping, and we'll make some money on them. So for whatever reason, I keep finding clothing to buy, not really looking. I just kind of look at jackets and sweaters now and then. First, we got this 49ers jean jacket. This is vintage. See, it's got a nice graphic on the back. I'll probably price this at like $29.99, buyer pays shipping, and just drop the price until it sells. I did see some sell for like 40 or 50. I kind of think that's a fluke. The leather here, I think it was supposed to look like leather. It's not really leather. It just rubs right off. So I'm going to have to scratch all that off because it looks like garbage like that. So I don't know. It was $4.99, and I know this kind of stuff will sell. Sometimes it can be long tail. Now, if this would have been the golden, like slick looking vintage 49ers, you know, that bright, whatever, the golden color, I guess, those jackets can go up to over $300 if you find one of those. So, unfortunately, it was just this cheap jean jacket. And then since I sold recently a vintage corduroy jacket, McGregor from the 60s, 70s, I got about $80 for it. I figured I'd try another corduroy jacket. Now, this is Puritan. This is not a brand that I would buy to sell on eBay. However, I do see that corduroy jackets are doing well for whatever reason. And this one is in super clean condition. It's got like a fur lining. It's nice. It's $4.99. So I think I'll just buy it and try it out. See if it sells. I don't know what I'll price it at. Maybe just $30. Buy or pay shipping. So really not much to lose if it doesn't sell. And then finally, here's a nice piece. This is a vintage Woolrich. This is 100% wool. I looked it over quite a bit. I could not find any holes, but I can look at these for hours and not find holes. But when I go to list it, I'll see a hole. It'll be obvious. That's just how it goes. But this is like a hunting kind of theme. It's got like a dog and a duck. And this exact one sell for $60 on eBay. So I will price mine at $59.99 and hopefully it sells. But there it is. That was a really fun haul for me. I'm not sure why. I just found some staple items like the calculator and the Doc Martens, just stuff that you can always flip and make money. We got some bonus things. Even if they are clothing, I think the Woolrich is really cool. I kind of want to keep it, honestly, but I know I'm not a hunter, so it's kind of weird wearing something like that. R2-D2 was pretty awesome. The AE1 camera was pretty awesome. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button for me. Make sure you are following me on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed. And make sure you ring that bell. This has been Wick. Till next time.